It's time now to clear the air, and it's almost exactly a year since the current Congress was voted into the House in November 2010. And what a session it's been. We've had the scintillating contributions of Tea Party darling Joe Walsh, a friend of this broadcast, but one who keeps being dragged before the courts to pay child support. We've had David Rivera of Florida, who, according to the non-profit group Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, is being investigated by Grab a Pen, the FBI, the IRS, and the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. Well done, Mr. Rivera. What a great representative. Along the way, we've had Chris Lee, who sent pictures of his torso to a woman and then sent himself to purgatory, resigning his seat in February. We also had Anthony Weiner, who sent something else out and eventually realised that sending images of his shaved genitalia wasn't really the best way to further his own political career. He too resigned in June. But for those who've stayed in, well, they've had a pretty good year, picking up a salary of $174,000 each. But honestly, what have they done? What have they done to address the persistently high level of unemployment? What have they done to reduce the vast gulf between the haves and the have-nots in America? The irony of all of this is that Chris Lee and Anthony Weiner were actually the most noble of all these honourable members, because they chose to resign when they realised how poorly they'd performed. So here's a message to the House leadership, Speaker Boehner and Majority Leader Mr. Cantor. 68% of Americans and 68% of all millionaires believe that it's time to raise taxes on the wealthiest individuals so that this nation's economy can start moving again. And if you're not prepared to do anything in response, then isn't it time that you too did the honourable thing?